Really work the booty. Everybody loves a little extra booty work. All right, so booty band. That long band, you can have it nearby. We're just gonna start with the booty band. I have the rainbow one on today. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm all rainbowy today. Okay, I'm gonna start my timer here so I don't go over my 20 minutes. You know how bad I am. Okay, we are gonna start right away with a bridge. So on your mat, feet are gonna be hip width apart, fingertips can touch those heels. And take out my ponies, my head's nice and tight to the ground. You're gonna push up, squeeze the glutes, drop it down. Now the thing with the band is you wanna think about pushing your knees against that band. Don't let your knees come together so we can engage the outer glutes as well. Good, you can drop it down, push up, squeeze the glutes, nice and slow and controlled. Today we're not going super fast. I really want you to focus, mind and muscle. Anybody else's quads so sore today? I feel like it's been the challenge of the lunges. Lunges and burpees, I think, was the theme of this challenge. Good. 3, 2, let's go one more. Drop down, push up, squeeze. Good. We're gonna go left leg over the right so that you have that nice perfect angle. Knee is pointed forward towards, for me, it's my phone. For you, it will be your mirror. Your foot is still where it was in your regular hip thrust. You're going to push up, squeeze the glutes. Single leg. Good. This one, you're going to feel a little bit more your glutes and your hamstrings because your hamstrings are assisting on this one a little bit more. Good. Drop, push up, squeeze. Drive through that heel, the palm of your foot. Let's stay away from your toes. Good. Let's keep it going. Drop, up, squeeze those glutes. Good work. Good. Let's go for 3 more. Let's go for 2. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to switch right into the other side. So put your feet hip width apart so you can line yourself up again. Make sure that heel is underneath that knee. Opposite leg, up and over. Push through that heel. Drop, push up, squeeze. Beautiful, you guys. Squeeze the glutes. Drop, push up, squeeze. Nice and controlled. Nice and easy today. You're welcome. I want to hear everyone yelling, "Thank you, Amanda." That was nice. Well, I think I was. We're not done yet. Come on. 15 seconds. Push up, squeeze, drop, push up, squeeze. Beautiful. We're going to do each round for about 5 minutes. Good. Good. 3, 2, 1. Back to both. Fingertips can touch those heels. Back is nice and tight to the ground. Drive through the heels. Push up, squeeze the glutes. Good. Nice work, you guys. Nice and slow and controlled. I know it sometimes makes it harder. You really want to try and go fast, but we really, really want to focus here, okay? Much more effective if we slow down. We drop our weights. We don't lift such heavy weights, and we just focus on our form. Beautiful. I dropped my weights quite a bit this morning because I just really wanted to focus on form. Your form is so important. And when we start lifting super heavy, we forget about form, and it's always about how heavy can we lift when it should be about how good your form is. For 3, 2, let's do one more. Good. Drop it down. Left leg up and across. Drive through that heel. Push up. Squeeze the glute. Good. You got it. Come on. I see you at home. I want to see you all the way up. Squeeze those glutes. Drop it down. Good. We're just about done round 1. We're going to move to 2 new exercises in a second here. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go other side. Good. Drop, push up, squeeze. Drop, up, squeeze. Nice work, you guys. I know it's burning. Try and really keep it in the glutes though. Try and keep it out of the quads. Focus on the glutes. For 3. Let's go for 2. 1 more. Good. We're going to bring it up onto our booties. We're going to do in and out. So chest up, shoulders back, feet are hip width apart. You're going to push out against that band. Bring your knees in. Out, in. When you go out, you do not need to come all the way in. You want to keep constant tension on that band. So don't let your knees come all the way together. Go, push out, squeeze those glutes. Bring it in, chest is up, shoulders are pulled back. Nice and controlled here. Core is tight. All in the booty, nothing else. Good. Booty is screaming already. Good. You make sure you can get that proper range of motion. So if your band is too tight, get a looser band on. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Good. Bring it up. We're going to go into a high donkey kick. So hands are going to come down onto your right leg. It's going to help you balance. So you have that nice bend. Chest is up, shoulders are back. Back is nice and straight. We're going to donkey kick back. Bring your knee in. So I have that perfect angle. Kicking that heel back, squeezing the glutes. Bring it in. Good. If you want to hold on to something to balance, that's okay. Just don't lean on it. Push up, squeeze. Bring it in. Good. We're working this glute here. We're working the other glute because of the balance. Make sure you have a nice soft bend in this knee that's supporting. It's not locked out. Good. To center. Kick back, squeeze. Come on, guys. Let's go. I know it's burning. I want to see it controlled. This part of your body is not moving. We are only moving this leg. 1 more. Good. Flip it. I have my hand on my wall just so I don't lose balance. My chest is up. My core is pulled in. Bend in this knee. Perfect angle. Heel. Kicks back. Squeeze that glute. Good. Remember, we're not swinging the body. Just that leg and that glute. If you put your hand on your glute, when you get to the top, you can feel it engage. Loosen, engage. Good. Come on, guys. Bring it in. Kick back, squeeze. In. Kick back, squeeze. Beautiful. About 15 seconds. I know it's a long time. I said booty burn. We gotta let that booty burn. In, kick, squeeze. In, squeeze. 2 more. Good. Last one. Beautiful. Bring it back down. We're going back to those in and outs. Nice, straight back. Push, squeeze those outer glutes. Bring it in. Push, squeeze, in. Nice work. Make sure you get that full range of motion. All the way out to engage those outer glutes. Back to center. Engage. Center. Nice and controlled. Beautiful. Good. Nice and controlled. Come on, push through. Nice work. About 15 more seconds. Nice and controlled. Push, squeeze. In, out, squeeze. Good. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. Bring it up. Good. We're going left leg first. Nice slight bend, both knees. Bring that hip up. Slight bend forward. Push, squeeze the glutes. Good. If you want to hold on to something in front of you, you can too. But again, make sure that chest is up. Shoulders are pulled back. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. High donkey kicks. Good. Same thing. Make sure you have a perfect band on. You want to be able to get that full range of motion. If you're only going to here, you're not engaging that glute at the top. Good. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. All the way out. Good. 10 seconds. Whew. Burning. 5 seconds. Let's go. One more. Out. Squeeze. Drop it down other side. Do a little wiggle. Loosen it out. Bend. Hinge. Core. All tight. Push. Squeeze. Good. Balancing on this leg. It's nice and soft. It's controlled. Good. Come on. It's our last one and we're moving to 2 new exercises. Control it. Good. All booty. It's slow. It's controlled. It's focused. Good. Forgot to start my watch. Oh no, that's the worst. It's like working out for free. Nobody knows you did it. 10 seconds, come on. Good. Let's do 2 more. Push, squeeze. Last one, push, squeeze. Beautiful. We are gonna go down into our hands and knees here. We're gonna start left leg back. We're gonna bring it up so you have that perfect angle. Belly button's pulled in, so back is straight. We're gonna go into some nice circles. Good. Making circles with that foot. Make sure your body is not doing circles, just that leg. Core is tight. Whoo! 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go other side. You can just go other side. I'm gonna flip so you can see. Nice circles. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Nice soft bend in those elbows. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. Control it, you guys. Good. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to bring it back around. Stay on your hands and knees. We're going to go right into donkey kicks. So knees are underneath your hips. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Belly button is pulled in. Left leg up. Bring it in with your donkey kick. When you get to here, notice that angle. This is where you need to be able to get with your band on. So if you cannot get up here, your band is too tight. That knee is in line with your hip. That ankle is in line with your knee. Good. Everything's nice and controlled. Push up, squeeze the glutes. Only that leg is moving. We're not swinging that body, remember. Last one, other side. Same thing, push up. Everything's in line. Bring it in. Push up. Everything's in line. Come on. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Bring it in. Notice it's slow and controlled. I'm not. Up. In. Body's not moving. Good. That's what I want to see. I want to see just that leg and that glute. I don't want to see no swinging. We are not swing sets. Good. 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Good. Flip it back around. We are going right back to those leg circles. Fix your band if you need to. Legs straight back up. Circle. Squeeze that core. Try not to let that upper body move. I know it's hard. You got to focus on that core engagement while focusing on the booty. Notice I still have a nice soft bend in my knee. Don't lock your joints out ever. Come on. We are just about 3/4 done this workout. Good. Booty's firing. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Come on, guys. Push up. Circle. Squeeze that core. Think about your booty. Think about your glutes. Have your foot flexed so you're pushing your heel up and around. You're doing circles with your heel. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Flip it. Back to those donkey kicks. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are under hips. Push up, squeeze. In, up, squeeze. Beautiful. Come on, guys, we're so close. I know you're tired, you're exhausted. 125 burpees is a lot. His idea was that. But you know what? You're all doing it. You should be so damn proud. Our bodies are capable of so much. It's usually your mind that you have to convince that it can do it. Good. One more. Other side. Be thankful your body can do that. Not everybody can do that, so you should be so thankful what your body is capable of. You need to get out of your head. You need to show up for yourself. You need to push yourself. If it makes you cry, then cry. If it makes you puke, then puke. It's totally normal. Working out brings out so much emotions. When I train people in person, half of them cry. It's totally normal. You need to be able to push past that mentalness in your brain. Mind over matter. Good. Last one. Beautiful. We're going to grab that long band now. We're going to do a little bit of a burnout and then you're done. That's it. So easy. Easy one today. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to go into a single leg deadlift and then double deadlift. So left leg on, right leg back. Back is straight. Push the hips back. Bring up, squeeze. I want you to think about your glutes here, not your hamstrings. So push your glutes back, squeeze your glutes in. Think about your glutes. Don't think about anything else. Drop, up, squeeze. Good. Drop, up, squeeze. Nice work, guys. Controlled. Controlled. It's all glutes. This is the only thing that's burning right now is those glutes. Good. About 10 more seconds on this side. We're going to flip. Good. We're all going to have beautiful booties for summer. Good. Other side. I love working glutes. One of my favorite muscles to work because you can feel it right away. Try and get a pair of jeans on after. Good luck. You know that you worked your glutes. Good. What's your favorite muscle to work? Let me know. I want to know what your favorite muscle is. Good. Drop. Up. Squeeze. Push back. Up. Squeeze. Chest is up. Shoulders are back. Remember, we're not hanging with the band. It's up and controlled. Slight bend in those elbows. Come on, we're close. Good. We're going to go into double leg in a second here. About 10 more seconds. Glutes on fire. Good. Come on. Last one. Woo. Burning. Okay, both feet on the bands now. Chest up, shoulders back. Pushing the glutes back. Pulling up, squeeze. Remember, we don't lock at the top. If you notice, I always have that soft bend. Squeeze your glutes. So we're not standing up straight. We're standing slightly bent so that we can keep the weight in the glutes. So don't stand back up. We want to just stand back about 3/4 of the way. Good. All glutes. Push hips back. Squeeze. Squeeze. Come on. All glutes, you guys. Nothing else. If you feel it anywhere else, engage that core. Bend in your knees. Push the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. You might feel this a little bit into your lower back. That's normal because we are hitting those upper glutes, and it does run into your lower back. Good. Let's do 3 more. We're going to go back to single leg, and then we're done. 2. Last one. Good. Left leg down on that tiptoe. Pull, squeeze. Good. Remember, we're not standing all the way up. Good. Come on, guys. Nice and controlled. 3. I know it's burning. Come on, 2. Last one. Other side. Man, oh man. Push, squeeze. Push, filming all the ab burners finally. Matt, my body's like, what did you do? It's gonna be good. Good. Push, squeeze the glutes. Push back, squeeze the glutes. One more. Good. Let's put the long band to the side. Let's take this off. We'll run through a quick couple stretches before I send you on your way. On the ground, on your back. Let's go left leg over and across that knee. You're gonna reach in, grab right under your knee, and pull. You should feel it pull right through the glutes, maybe your hips. And just hold. That was your week 5 live, you guys. And then it's on to week 6, and then you're done. These programs go by so fast. Can't wait to see all your results at the end after doing 125 burpees a day. Good, let's switch sides. You have to remember too that when you are working out this hard, your body will hold on to a lot of extra water weight, so just to help your muscles and stuff recover. So if you don't lose weight every single week, it is completely normal. I'm the exact same way. I've been stuck at about the same number for a couple weeks now, but then I look and I'm working so freaking hard. The amount of stuff that I've been doing in a day, recording and filming and just getting programs ready for summer so that I can kind of take a little bit of a rest in the summer. And my muscles are sore. So your body holds on to that extra weight just to help your muscles recover. So don't be alarmed if the scale is not moving. You are building muscle as well, and muscle weighs so much more than fat. So like when I always tell my story and people are like, that is crazy. When I first started weightlifting, I weighed 100 pounds. I now sit happily at about 130. I've never been more happy. I'm trying to drop a couple pounds just to lean out for summer. But like, you gotta realize that muscle weighs so much more than fat. We're gonna bring it up now. We're gonna do the same thing seated. Let's go left leg over right, chest up, shoulders back, and then you're gonna push your chest towards that knee. Again, you should feel it in your glute and maybe into your hips. So just remember that when you get on the scale. Don't let the scale bug you. The scale is just a number. You should be taking your pictures. You should be doing your measurements. If your measurements are dropping and your weight is going up, you are building muscle and leaning out. So go by your measurements, go by your pictures, put your scale away. 90% of the year, my scale sits under my counter thing, and I do not pull it out. I do not get on the scale. I take my pictures once a week, and I do my measurements, and they always drop, and the damn scale always goes up. So, good. Other side. So no more telling me that you were sad with your check-in because the scale didn't move. But when I look at your measurements, they all went down. You can see the muscle you've gained in your pictures. Put your scales away. I hate scales. Most of my nutrition clients, a lot of them, they get scale crazy, so they are not allowed to check in with a weight. They are not allowed to get on the scale. Some people have had their husbands take their scales away so they can't get on them. Don't go by the scale. Good. Let's go for about 3 more seconds here. Really good glute stretches today. And relax. Beautiful. Make sure you still do your 10-minute stretch. And that is it for today, you guys. You're welcome for keeping it simple.